So I hear them telling others they're parenting me. That's their latest lies. Actually, they said that before. They're parenting me, torturing me with satellites, not coming here to talk to me or discuss what philosophy is and what really the situation is. But they're torturing me with satellite to take Qrist, they say. So this is what I'm dealing with, government, and I think it's time to step in and do your job, which is free everybody from torture. If they're a foreign agency, you have to block the skies and issue arrest warrants for whoever they are, whatever groups they are. You have to blockade them, issue sanctions. That's what the government does because they're harassing a lot of people, and you can't let this group do that. Okay, they're not altruistic. They're not realistic either. They're misrepresenting their religion. They don't even know what idolatry is. Idolatry is when you're worshiping other gods before God. See, God doesn't even say, the scriptures doesn't even say you can't worship other gods. It says you can't worship them before me. Put me first. You understand? That's the proper understanding. That's the proper line. I'm the origin. So do things right so you don't mess up. They're trying to teach you what it is in the spiritual world, how there's seniority, how there's, honor. But these guys don't care about the spiritual world. They seem to be very stuck in these material worlds and trying to rule here and pretend that nothing else exists. And they don't understand the laws of physics and karma and how everything does exist and how there is karma and there is heaven and all these things. So, now what's going on with them, they seem to be talking about Hindus. They want to take out Hindus. Listen, what Hindus do right, for sure, is they have arranged marriages still. One of the lasting cultures with arranged marriage. Arranged marriage actually helps the children, helps their sons and daughters who they love more than you'll see in a lot of other cultures. They actually really love them. It helps them to evade the world of envy, the world of dating, which is full of envious, full of degraded cultures. People doing horrible things to each other because they're blaming their miseries on each other. You understand? So they enjoy each other, and then they get the reactions, and then they blame each other. And because there's no marriage, there's no unity, there's nothing there, nothing based on God to turn to, they go out and sleep with somebody else, get revenge or something. That happens a lot in this world. And they use each other, and they have terrible relationships. And then they blame people that have good qualities and good looks. That's what the men end up doing a lot. They turn around and blame other men. How dare he look good? How dare he have good qualities? Now my woman will look at them, and that's why she doesn't like me fully, because of them. It's not true. Okay, first of all, women are independent as men are independent in their thoughts like that, and the more the world is independent, the more they'll be independent to their. It has nothing to do with the man. It has to do, as I explained, there's a world of miseries, world of reactions. So, like right now, they're trying to pull on my head to try to block my thoughts. They don't want me to give energy and to give knowledge. They just want me to sit around, get shocked by them so they could get Qrist, they say. They want to look superficially good. So this is a sick group. You have to stop them, okay? There's no torture allowed in this world. You have to stop them. They're torturing me 100%, and they're doing it for wrong reasons. So their parenting thing is all false. You don't need to parent to me. I don't have any problems with anybody. I never tried to kill anybody. I didn't do anything to anybody. I didn't hurt anybody. There's no such thing. They would have arrested me. If I would have went around with a gun or a knife and trying to hurt people, they would have arrested me, okay? We wouldn't be talking about this right now. So you have to really stop listening to these crazy people. They're not parenting anybody. They're not doing anything good, government, and step in already and stop them because they're torturing me. They have bad plans. They don't understand things. As I said, the Hindus get their children's arranged marriage so they don't have to deal with the world of envy. People growing up and saying, oh, I don't want to give him money because then how am I going to look better than him? He's smarter, and some girls might think he looks better than me. And, first of all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Women can find beauty in all types of men for all types of reasons. They can be looking for different things. I've seen it so many times. So no, there's no such thing as one man has the beauty of for every woman. It's definitely not the case. Trust me. So really, Just take your raise, your device out of me, move on with your life, and government step in already. You have to do this for everybody, because you're allowing a maniacal group to torture me now for months. And all they have is that they're abusing power, they're going against treaties that protect everybody, and they're, to a defenseless person because they think that he's going to hurt somebody and whatever other lies they come up with, which is not the case. There's no proof of that. If they had proof of that, they would have been, as I said, they would have been, arrested me or at least talked to me or something. No, they're just using this to get back at me because they're pretending to be Ksatriyas, some of them. Because I challenged they're robbing me, they're stealing from me and lying about me. So that's not a Ksatriya. A Ksatriya doesn't lie, steal, and rob. That's a Nutriya. Somebody who's nuts, okay? Somebody who's skilled at being nuts. So you have to stop these nut jobs and do the right thing for everybody. Protect the state and protect Hindus, because they're talking about hurting Hindus. I swear they said we're going to protect, we're going to get, we're stopping Hindus. And they've done this in the Hare Krishna movement already. They've already gotten people to pretend there's only, they're practicing idolatry and we can't worship Krishna anymore. And they've done these things already, without any science. Just because they want to be against people now. They realize their actions are really bad and they don't want to think about it. So they want to ride their envy and their anger, which is a very bad decision for them. But we can't let them destroy our society and torture people like me any longer. So please, government, step in, do the right thing. Don't allow this. It's too long. I feel it right now. They're pulling on my head right now as I'm speaking, okay? Blocking instead of me having a clear path of thoughts that I'm able to deliberate nicely, they're pulling on my head like little freaking devils to disturb this transmission here that I'm trying to explain to you guys. Like devils, okay? You have to stop them. Don't listen to them at all. Don't buy it, okay? They are nefarious. As I said, if they're in your intels, you need to get your army. You need to start making arrests. You need to start firing people. You need to start banning people. You need to start locking down satellites. Stop listening to them. There's no such thing as people need to die or you depopulate. There's no such thing. They are throwing garbage in the ocean. That is a problem with the climate. They are, causing too much suffering to innocent people, children, even babies. That is what the problem is. It's nothing else. It's these crazy people that want to sabotage and make others suffer for them in their belief that, I don't know, they're entitled, God is not there, God is gone, they say. The Gnostics, they try to say something like that. And it's just a bunch of nonsense. There's no such thing, okay? Somebody's maintaining them every step. Every step, gods are maintaining them. Everything's being maintained. So this is the field of marginal. You get to prove yourself. So prove yourselves right. Don't follow this path. Take these devices out and stop them already for everybody's safety. Okay, this is your primary job as a government. There's no other job. There's really no other job. You can't be sitting there talking about Afghanistan and this and that when Americans are suffering and getting attacked and getting false, medicine and stuff that's hurting and killing them. You can't do that. Stop following the nut jobs, the Nutriyas, okay? They're not Ksatriyas. Ksatriyas, first of all, they'll always show up to a battlefield. They can't say the world is their battlefield and this is my move. I put a device in you and I'm torturing you. And then I'm blocking the government from helping you. That's not a Ksatriya. That's a coward. That's a thief. That's a scam artist. A terrorist, really a person that needs to be stopped, like right away. So do the job, government. Don't let us down anymore. This is going too long. Do not buy their bull. They have a lot of bull, a lot of it. It's all bull. You understand? Not real. Don't buy anymore. Say, no, I'm giving it back. It's not real, okay? There's no such thing as they need to stop somebody or they need to hold somebody hostage or they're doing something good or no, they're just stealing from people and then they're bothering them with raids. Okay, so do the right thing, please.